What's going on, guys? It's your girl Lala coming at you. Welcome back to another episode of the challenge War of the Worlds 2 episode 8. We are halfway there, guys. We halfway there. Okay. Anyways, so we figure out Polly and Cara really have the numbers. They have, honestly, Ninja, Ashley, and Cam just on the US side, so that's 5 of them. And then on the UK side, they're stacked. They have Esther, Joss, Rogan, Dee, and Kaylee. Either way, they're good. I want to see if they even make it to a final, because I've been seeing a lot of shit being talked about on Twitter, and I just want to see, like, are they making a final, or are they really just hyping it up for just the hype? Now, Tori and Jordan, on the other hand, they're looking a little weak over here. They have sometimes Leroy, they have Ja, Nani, and Zach. And then on the UK side, they honestly only have Theo, Georgia, and Jenny. So if we're going up against Polly and Cara, we are definitely in for a tough ride. I don't know how I feel about Dee right now, because remember, at the beginning of the season, she said she just broke up with her boyfriend, and she's like on this new road, and she's feeling good. She's gone to the gym, you know what I mean? And now I feel like she's just with another guy, Rogan, and I don't really care for him. I think honestly he's using her. He's really scared to go into eliminations. We've seen it. So her hypeness needs to come down, but I feel her, and I feel bad for saying this, but we've all been through it, ladies. Right? Right. TJ tells us that this double elimination is going to happen. And it's not 2 girls going home. It's a guy and a girl going home. Dun dun dun. Does that mean that next week's episode is a guy going home again? Or are they going to switch it back to a girl? I wonder. So this challenge is the double elimination, and it's a guy and a girl. I'm excited to see who's going to win. I really hope, fingers crossed, it's UK, but I don't know. They have to transport, each team, 125 crates. Now, in between the transport, they have to grab 12 relics. In order to grab those 12 relics, you have to build a tower with those 125 crates, bring them, and put them aside on a table. First team to get all 12 relics down and transport all 125 crates to the finish line wins, and they get to pick a tribunal. But here's the catch. Each player can only take 2 crates at a time. Now, this is definitely an endurance challenge, and we're going to see who really can't do it and who can do it. And I appreciate the UK team. They are being such good team players, and they are such good leaders. It just really shows the true colors of the UK, and like how they are team players and how the US are a bunch of assholes. They keep saying, "Good job, Esther. Keep going. Come on, girl. We can do it. Let's go. You got this." Again, the reason why it's so annoying is because the US team just keeps freaking kicking butt. Like, I don't know what is it gonna take? What is it gonna take for the UK team to win? Like, you guys keep saying, yeah, we're taking down our weak players. We're taking down our weak players. You're only as strong as your weakest player. So I guess you guys are really weak, because then I think there's something more to the issue than Esther. I don't think Esther was the issue. I think next episode we're gonna see it, and I am so sad to say that, but like either their communication skills are not working, or like they really suck. But it doesn't make sense, because there are great competitors on the UK team. So I don't know why they keep freaking losing. Obviously Team US wins, and the speaker is Ashley, and she picks her friends Polly and Cara, or as everyone knows them as, Napoleon and Medusa. So there's this whole thing about saving Esther, and everyone wants to keep her, and US wants to keep her because they know that she's weak, and they know that she'll kind of like bring the UK down. UK wants to get rid of her because they know she's weak and she's bringing them down. So either way, like, each team wants to keep her and take her away. Now, Rogan keeps saying that he just wants Kyle in, and Kyle needs to prove himself, and Kyle is weak, and Kyle's the weakest one. This is your first season. Well, technically it's your second season. Officially your first actual season competing and doing anything besides going up a mountain and blowing your back out. So I don't think you need to be having an opinion on anyone, especially Kyle, who has gone to a final where you have never seen before. So I'm just, it's annoying. Nominations come, and Esther volunteers herself in. and Dee doesn't say shit. Everyone wants Dee to convince Esther not to leave, and Dee's just saying, I'm not convincing her. Like, she already says she wants to go in. No, you're being so shady. You actually don't want her to not change her mind and actually go in because you think she's a weak link and she's part of your number. That doesn't make sense to me. It's like last season when Kara was talking so much shit about Ninja. Have you noticed this season they've been buddy-buddy? Like, what the hell? Obviously, because it's a double elimination, they pick Esther and then they have to pick someone else for a guy, and Joss and Rogan say Kyle's name and the entire house flips and they say Kyle's name. It's between Kyle and Rogan. Kyle gets put in. I really don't understand why Rogan is still here. Back in the day, all the rookies used to have to go in regardless. It doesn't matter how good you do. During challenges, you need to be able to compete alone. Like, we need to see what you can do because the final is alone. So it basically is Kyle and Esther, and Kyle is very upset. He's lashing out. He's trying to get Joss and Rogan hyped so that they can hit him or something so that they can go home, but they don't feed into that. And Dee is mad. But, you know, Kara's really annoying. Yeah, this whole Dee and Ninja situation, it's gonna blow over in the next episode because Dee's gonna realize that Rogan has been using her the entire time and Ninja Nally was right the entire time. So, I don't know, I'm just saying. We get to the proving ground and they end up picking Georgia. Now, back at nominations, Esther said she would go up against anyone. She doesn't really care. She thinks that she could beat anybody, and that's the self-confidence that we need in this challenge. Kyle, deadass, wants to go against Rogan. So they end up picking Esther and Georgia to go against each other and Kyle and Theo to go against each other. The only reason why they're doing that is because they know that they have to take a good player out, and Kara, with Georgia's nomination, she said, I'm not going to burn a vote. I'm going to stick with my team. So her team decided to pick Theo, and that was her teammate last season. So for Kara to say his name, I mean, she had to. She talked so much shit right before saying she's not going to burn a vote. It's a waste of time, blah, blah, blah. And she has to keep her word, and she can't, you know, burn that vote. Now, this proving ground was fucking ridiculous. They honestly just had to put in order this key. And they had in front of them this key, and it said, you know, this picture is 10, whatever. They just had to line it up, pick it up from one side of the proving ground, bring it over. Some of them are heavy, some of them are not, and place them in order. This shit was bananas. Honestly, Esther fucking killed it. Girl, you need to come back. I was so proud of you. I couldn't even take it. I'm sitting there like, you go, girl. She gave Georgia a run for her money. So for everyone that says that Georgia's the strongest person, she had a tough time against Esther, and Esther was on her ass the entire time. What does that say about Georgia? Either she's not as strong as you say she is, or Esther is actually a lot stronger than what you guys thought. Everyone is applauding Esther. Everyone is like, you did a fantastic job. Georgia got very nervous and at the end messed up a little, and she, you know, asked for a check and it wasn't right, and she mixed a few things up. She was able to recover that in time before Esther got to her final relic because she was really on her ass the entire time. TJ even says it, that she surprised him the most. Esther is definitely coming back. What also I really liked is that she got CT's approval. CT has come such a long way. I love him. Oh yeah, girl, next time you come, you need to go for Cam, because Cam this entire season has been talking mad shit for no goddamn reason. And I know if it was the two of y'all together in that elimination floor, you would have also given her a run for her money. We get to Kyle versus Theo, and this is really hard to watch. They are two friends. They're both in the same alliance, and it's basically who can get there faster. Theo has the strategy that he is going to take the heaviest things first, take his time, have all of his energy on those, and then work on the little ones. Kyle is the opposite. He's going to get as much done as fast as possible and keep up with Theo as much as possible. Kyle's strategy was really good until he got to the point that he had to pick up this big, ginormous relic head that was honestly, they said it was about 100 pounds, and he really had a tough time with it, and that really was his detriment, and I was so sad to see him not be able to pick that up. Kara and Polly are over there smiling and laughing. Listen, Kara, you're the only one I think on that side that can really smile and laugh because you're the only one that's ever had that many wins. Polly, shut the fuck up. This guy needs to go home. Like, I need to watch him go home so I can just laugh again, because it'll be like last season. He's gonna fall and then he's gonna blame it on the fall and I hate myself so many times and blah blah blah, but I'm the best, I'm the best. No, the fuck you're not. Like I said, TJ shouted out everybody, all 4 of them. They kicked ass, and especially Kyle and Esther, but especially Esther. You know, TJ shouts her out and says, listen, you definitely surprised me. I love that. So Georgia and Theo have the option to pick what they're going to do. Are they going to stay on the UK side, or are they going to go to US? And they pick Team UK. They keep saying, listen, guys, I'm not going to continue to have your back if you're going to keep putting me in and stabbing me in the back. We are a team and we need to kick the US's side. And that is what I like to see. I really hope I don't see any turncoats. That's the end of the episode. That's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I'm excited for tonight's episode because I'm posting it Wednesday morning. So I'm excited for tonight's episode, and I will definitely be doing it immediately right after because I can't handle any more delays. Okay, bye. Hey, hey.